So we had the Crooks kid on July 13th somehow find his way up onto a roof. Secret Service had his first counter snipers there that day. There was a known threat to the intelligence agencies from Iran at the time, and somehow this inbred-looking kid with no life was able to fly a drone, climb up on a building, and take off a couple shots at the president before they killed him. And if you want to know personally, I'll be quick about this. If you want to know what my opinion is on this, there was too many mistakes made that day for it to be. There's laws. There's laws of theory and logical thinking, like Occam's razor. If you look into certain things, like if you have to say all these things had to happen wrong for this one crazy thing to happen, then maybe you're not doing the math correctly, because all those things can't happen wrong on the same exact day. That doesn't happen. One or two things might happen wrong, but it was a calamity. There was a succession of things that had to have happened that day for that loser to get those shots off. And my assumption is they were going to let him take a shot. They knew he was going to be there. This is how I feel about 9/11. They let things happen sometimes in order for them to roll out certain policies or agendas. Again, you're going to call me crazy. I'm not going to go too deep into that because there's other things to talk about. This particular subject that I'm talking about, though, I believe they wanted him to do it. Easy 150-yard shot. He was trained enough to should have been able to do it, but it didn't work. Thank God, because God is our savior. I think they were going to let him do it, kill him immediately, with that counter sniper team that showed up for that first time for the rally. That was the first time they had a counter sniper team at one of his rallies during this campaign. So there was so many shoes that fit this particular subject to let it happen the way it did. And I don't want to think this, but I believe they wanted him to hit Trump, blow his brain out on national television. It's all over the place. Everybody just cries and gives up, and they can blame it on this crazy kid and immediately shoot him, so we can't come out and say who set him up or who put him in that situation to begin with, because we know he didn't do this by himself. It's improbable. But since then, you can watch the mainstream media say that Donald Trump needs to tone down his rhetoric. Oh, it's rhetoric, da-da-da-da-da. Kamala Harris has, within the last 24 hours, as she is drowning, she's losing. That's awesome. It's awesome. She deserves it. God is making sure our country is steered in the right direction. And I'm not saying Trump is perfect, and I've never said that. But when you subtract 5 minus 4, you get 1. It's not hard to do math in this particular situation, and to better our situation economically, the border and all those things. We know, yeah, Trump's a prick, yeah, blah, 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 blah. He's going to make sure that the doors are locked, okay, and that there's food on the table. These other people right now, the Democrats, are selling us out to globalism. They want to make deals for their family. They don't care about this country. There's no pride. There's no populist, nationalistic pride that they have in their body whatsoever. They look at the world as a way to make money. Okay, so a lot of people do that. But just stay the hell out of the White House. Trump does it too. But the difference is he thinks about you as an American first. So yeah, he's a selfish prick, but you're part of his family if he's president. Do you get that? That's not really hard to understand. Fuck everybody else, us first. Not hard to figure out. But Kamala Harris, in the mainstream media, saying Trump's rhetoric is vile and causing these issues. That's why he's getting shot at all the time. Why is Kamala Harris out here in a CNN town hall regurgitating this fascistic Trump's Hitler, why are they doing this? That's not toning it down. That's amping up the rhetoric. That's making these crazy. I have people on my street that have Harris and Wall signs, and they're like you can tell they're loopy. They're not right in the head. You do not want to inspire these people any more than they are. They already think he's Hitler. Stop giving them that easy avenue of an excuse to feel like they are a hero if they kill the man that's 60, I'm gonna assume 55 to 60% of this country want to be president. But you are gonna be out here knowing you're losing and then hyping up these lunatics to think that they're doing the heroic act of going back in time in a time machine and killing Hitler while they have a chance to. This is fucking insane. We have 13 days. They're going to do something crazy. I don't know if it's going to be World War III. I have no idea, but they are desperate. So pray, pay attention, and make sure you vote early. Do it as soon as you can. Love y'all.